I'll maybe intro the decks.
Cool. We're back with round 2 of the Luxrack Invitational. We've got Arno Thiart on the left side of your screen and Mauritz van Dyk on the right side of the Luxrack playmat. Akil's going to go through the deck lists and the types of decks that they're playing.
Okay, so we have a real gem for you guys this round. It's Standard Affinity versus Standard Dredge. And for those of you who don't know, it's actually Metalwork Colossus versus Dead Black Zombies at this point. And the decks are going to play out very, very closely because this Zombies deck, it's not the same as your normal aggressive ones. It's got some special gems like the Mind Rack Demon mainboard. And yes, it has some aggressive elements to it, but it can still go quite mid-rangey because it has the collective brutalities and unlicensed integration. Whereas Arno's deck is a standard sort of Colossus deck, and you know, traditionally Colossus decks have very bad matchups against aggro, and this could be a very deciding factor in this matchup. We do, however, see that Arno does have some number of burn spells mainboard and sideboard, so we can sort of interact. However, I don't see any incendiary flows, which would help against the Prize Amalgam engine. So we'll see how that goes. Just waiting for the players to...
They've shuffled up, they're drawing their hands. Let's have a look. The handshake for GG. Jokes, guys.
So it's a bit early for GG, eh? I know Arno's in a bad position for the matchup, but you can still win it.
So, quite a few lands in Mauritz's hand there. Plays a mountain, plays a neonate. That's like a standard opening for Dredge and Modern.
Yeah, so we could see a pretty explosive start here.
Ether Hub with the energy count passes. Swamp.
We do see, in fact, see the Haunted Dead in hand. We don't see any Plasma Amalgams, unfortunately. But
swings in for 1. Arno takes 1.
So Arno goes down to 19 straight up here. Okay, so Mauritz can get straight in, cast Collective Brutality. And
trying to shred that hand of any instance.
Yeah, get rid of instance and sorceries. So that card is so powerful, it's modern playable. So.
Yeah.
Well, here we'll see he's actually going to miss.
He's going to swish and a miss there.
But he's going to see he's up against Colossus, and that's one good thing to know.
So Mauritz is going to take some time here to check what cards he
wants to evaluate. Yeah. Sort of how he wants to play this match out.
So there's 2 lands, Colossus. So the key to Arno's deck is get as many artifacts down as possible, make Colossus smaller.
Well, make it cost less.
Yeah. Make
and
it
then cost a massive ass Colossus, and that's gonna be
and I mean
pretty hard
that's
to beat.
Also recurring.
Yeah, the Colossus recurs itself. The problem, however, is if you can't generate enough artifacts down in time against this aggro deck, you're not gonna be racing anything with the Colossus that isn't doing anything.
It does look like he has got a bit of a slow hand. He's got 2 of the black sack draw card puzzle knots. Those are 2 drop. Metal Spinner's puzzle knot, that's 2 drop. So he's got 2 of those. He's got the land.
Well, they're drawing cards. He's not going to be sacking them anytime soon. He's probably going to play it this turn.
Plays the land, puts down the puzzle knot, draws a card, loses another.
We could actually see Metalwork Colossus turn 5 here pretty easily. Possibly earlier. No.
Yeah, Mauritz
should be turn 5.
3rd land down, another mountain.
And Mauritz's hand doesn't look very
in for 1
powerful at this point.
Do you think Mauritz is actually realizing that he needs to aggro this out? So he's just not trying to combo off with the neonate, but just going straight for the
I feel he's going to have to discard to the neonate just so he can get more board presence at some point.
And there comes an Eldrazi.
Well, there we go. So that's straight up Mastery Shaper, and that's going to be blocking the neonate. So
there is a lot
actually, it's not going to be blocking the neonate because neonate has menace, but okay, here we actually see Lava Axe targeting it, discarding Haunted Dead.
Oh, there we go.
And then he's going to recur the Haunted Dead. However, this does allow the Matter Reshaper to maybe get an artifact or land, as we see.
Land, island for honor of the Matter Reshaper, untap. He didn't. How much is Haunted Dead to activate?
2 mana, so he just decided he's not going to discard cards and stuff. He wants to get in with his Fleetwheel Cruiser, which is pretty good.
But he could have done it at the end of turn.
He didn't have the cards to discard.
Oh, right. So that's 7 down into...
He would have had to discard his Fleetwheel Cruiser, and I feel
Was it
Fleetwheel
6?
Cruiser
It's 6,
at 6 damage, so he's going to go down to 11. So far going strong for Mauritz, but as we can tell with this...
So this is like black-red vehicles kind of thing.
Yeah, it's basically black-red vehicles.
There is
it's more of a zombie deck,
archive for honor, just putting in another artifact. This allows you to generate 2 mana and draw 2 cards. Love that card, played it when battles in the car with my mono green life game.
Mauritz doesn't actually know, but Arno could be representing a Honest Lightning or Spatial Contortion, and in actuality, like, swinging in here for 6, I think it's just gonna get killed at this point. Yeah, it looks like a Honest Lightning to take out the Fleetwheel Cruiser.
Yeah, it's just a 5/3.
Actually, we're gonna see a Spatial Contortion
wow.
killing the Cruiser.
Take 1.
Arno just sort of flavor taking.
Untapped.
Okay.
Arno's busy counting to check if he can actually get down the steel Colossus.
Well, it's gonna cost 4 mana.
Yeah.
So it's highly possible. But he's actually gonna go for this caravan first, so he gets the cost for free.
Fair enough.
And it's also lets him leave
There
up
is 4
2
mana
removal
left.
spells.
Yeah,
That's pretty strong.
Pretty sick.
Okay, so he's gonna cost the
Another puzzle not
Draw
lose
card.
a life. Down to 9.
We do know that Mauritz does run some number of unlicensed disintegration, so that 9 life total.
Yeah. There is not an
strong.
artifact down there at the moment.
Well,
The
okay.
reel's gone. But I mean,
You're still gonna get damage
Exactly.
from the spirit, so it's gonna be a problem at some point.
Mauritz in with the team.
He's gonna go in for
he's
it
not.
because okay, he's leaving back
With
the
the
Haunted
menace
Dead.
and the Haunted Dead. So that's
So he's gonna get in for 2 here, put his opponent down to 7.
unless there's anything that Arno's going to do.
I feel Arno could easily just kill the spirit here if he really needs to. I don't think he wants to at this
He
point, so
takes
it looks
it,
like
yeah.
he just took the damage. And then Mauritz goes to play another Haunted Dead.
2 flies in the air.
Now the
Let's see
problem
what Arno
with
does
this...
here.
Oh, he's gonna Special Contortion one of them. The problem here with this Metalwork Colossus is
It's big.
it's
but
big,
it can't
but
go wide.
yeah, not only can it not go wide, it doesn't have tramples, so
Fair
you can
enough.
just get chump blocked by this
Chumps.
Haunted Dead, and the Haunted Dead will just recur itself.
And metal. Nope. Arno's taking a time to think here. Hasn't
I feel
liked.
you still need to get in here.
He's going in for 1. Wanted to do blocks. That recursion is going to start irritating.
The thing is though, Mauritz needs cards in hand in order to recur.
Yeah.
So he could just bank on his opponent not having enough cards to keep getting his engine going.
Is that
And here we
another?
actually see a Clip Breaker, I believe.
Yeah.
And that is one of the card
1,
recursion
2,
mechanics.
3, going in for
but
3.
I suppose he's just gonna go in straight for 3 damage here. Okay, he's actually gonna sack his, I believe it was a Inventor's Fair.
Inventor's Fair to search for. He paid 5. Does he not make a copy of something?
No, he searches for an artifact.
Oh,
He puts it in his hand.
Ooh.
So he's going
What are they?
down. No, it wasn't actually an Inventor's Fair. It was a spawning bed.
Yeah.
actually.
Oh,
So he
spawner.
gets 3 little
Eldrazi Scions. Untaps. Does he take 2? He took 2 in the air.
So he took 2. Traded with the Neonate, so I didn't actually trade with the Neonate. Neonate was sacked.
Yeah.
Hard.
Arno has a lightning. Arno's lightning in hand.
So he's just gonna get in here for 15. Mauritz just gonna block. Okay, well, it's actually a sinister concoction, so he's gonna discard a card, kill the Metalwork Colossus.
Take 5.
Take 5, go down to 15. But the Metalwork Colossus can just get recurred here. It's not really
Recurred and played with all the artifacts on the board.
You could like easily just sack one of the metal user puzzle nuts and then recur the Colossus. He's sacking the Metalwork Colossus, recurring, putting in his hand.
He sacked 2.
Yeah, you kind of need to sack 2 to activate it. Sacrifice 2 artifacts, bring back 3 mana.
Does he have enough mana? Plays another
Plays
caravan.
another caravan.
That's another artifact. So
And he has 10 mana, well 10
Yeah.
CMCs worth of mana. Just gonna
Here
cast it.
comes the cost. But now, what does he do with those flies? He's got 1 harness lightning.
I think he has to just take 1 out.
I think he just has to really.
Because
just swing
his
through.
life level is dropping.
Mauritz does.
He can just
Need to
recur.
block.
The thing is, he needs to block, but he can always recur once
Swings on down to 3. Unless the harness lightning comes in. Does it?
Both players are deciding,
Nope.
okay, so he goes down to 3.
Mauritz
Mauritz
doesn't
probably
do
just,
anything.
he's probably just gonna recur onto dead at this point.
3 scions.
Doing
Opens
the
up
copter,
caravan.
attacks for 15. 3 mana, unlicensed
Oh,
integration.
wow. Gets rid of the Colossus again. Takes 5.
Takes 5, goes down to 10. You see, Arno can't keep recurring this Colossus at this point.
Yeah, he's got artifacts, but he needs them.
But at the same time, Mauritz is very close.
Is this
to
another
dead.
caravan?
Looks like another caravan. That is correct.
Wow.
He could easily just sack both caravans, float the mana,
Yeah.
and then pass it again. I feel like he kind of has to, and then hope Mauritz doesn't have
Any burn.
any sort of burn spell. You know,
Saxon 2 plays to. Did he
he
float
did
the mana?
recur. I'd assume he did.
Yeah. Mauritz does need to keep 1 blocker back here, unless he can remove the metal.
I think he has a scrapbook scrounging there, but no, he doesn't. That's unfortunate. He just has to pass
Passes the
third.
turn. He has block. He needs blockers. Oh, there's the lightning
Well, that's actually a good read then, if he was expecting
harness lightning.
the removal spell.
Yeah.
We knew about it, of course. But
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to tell. I suppose Arno did sort of telegraph it when he tapped red to cast special concentration.
That's
And
game.
there's a sky ship,
Oh
that's
wow, game. Pulled it out of the hat there.
I feel that
Wow.
post-board Arno has pretty good game against this deck. Just like siding into more creatures. Especially cards like Thought Not Seer, where it destroys your opponent's hand that relies on the recurring creatures and
Yeah.
exiles it. It's pretty strong. Also, having more creatures and also the incendiary sabotages, it's going to be pretty strong.
Yeah.
Sabotage will sacrifice a creature, deal 3 damage to each creature. Sacrifice an artifact.
Yeah.
And
2 red, 2 colorless.
basically it's going to wipe Mauritz's board except for that demon, which Arno didn't see, so he's not aware it exists at this point.
So, looking at the sideboards.
Like, for me, I feel Arno is definitely going to bring in Thought Not Seer, Incendiary Sabotage, and Elder Deep Fin. The Reality Smasher is, in my opinion, played draw dependent, but I could see him just bringing it in to have an additional creature.
Yeah.
Whereas you look at Mauritz's deck, Mauritz has the Standard Mindbender, which is really good. Unfortunately, it doesn't exile the Colossus.
So
But he
it's
does
okay.
have the Pick the Brain and Transgress the Mind, which does exile
Yeah.
Colossus and deals with most of Arno's decks. I feel he doesn't want to bring Grasp of Darkness but the hand hate in Pick the Brain, Transguess the Mind, and the Standard Mind Bender.
It is sort of a combo deck, so having the hand hate will kind of put him off
the hand
combo.
hate's always gonna put him off. And traditionally, combo decks just don't fare well against hand hate. Looking at Splinter Twin from Modern Past, if your opponent thought seizes you in the first couple of turns, you're kind of out of it at that point.
Shuffling up. What kind of questions can we ask Sana?
Well, since he's been overseas 3 or 4 times if we include the PTQ or the PT, we should ask him how South Africa can sort of up its game in order to reach that level, and how the international scene sort of differs from our scene here. Because, like, yes, you can say we don't have big tournaments, we can't compete overseas, but the thing is, we still have a WMC to play every year. People can still qualify for PTs by playing PTQs online, so you can't say there's no opportunity.
What do you think the rate of players that play actual cards in South Africa and Cape Town compared to online is? Do you think lots of them do?
Well, personally, I know a couple of guys that play more online than paper itself. And I also know a couple of guys that play both, like myself and a couple of players in this tournament actually. So I feel playing online, you can play whenever you want, so that's pretty nice.
It also opens up your pool of talent as well, you know, like you're not playing against the same people over and over.
You can play against people that are playing different decks. If you're playing here with the small player base we kind of have in Cape Town, I wouldn't say it's that small, but in comparison to say the USA where they have 50-man FNMs on average at like small stores. So it's very different. And also, like, playing online, you get the opportunity to play in more various types of formats. So you get to play sealed, whereas playing sealed in paper is very expensive.
Yeah, definitely. So the players have drawn their hands, or it's going first, plays a small ring.
Yeah, it looks like a small ring much tapped. Mauritz hand looks a lot less anemic this time. Foreboding Doings tapped. That's unfortunate, but nothing much you can do about it.
Comes down the glint
Crane.
Searching for an artifact.
Well, revealing 4. He does in fact reveal Metalwork Colossus. So
well, hopefully Mauritz is now put in the hand edge, because this is a perfect time to play something like that.
Yeah, Transgress, just take it out straight away, and like if you see something else, you can maybe just ignore the Colossus for a bit.
It seems he did not. I wonder if he.
We can't say he didn't bring it in, but
it
seems like he doesn't have it in hand at the moment. Cathartic Reunion is getting drawn 3 cards here. It's basically a free draw at this point. We do in fact see that Mauritz has a much more aggressive hand compared to last game, where he just dirtled on a unit. Well, here's the Mastery Shaper again, and actually Arno's decided to get aggressive with the Sklidness lane here.
1 in.
20 turn clock is no joke though.
Yeah, wow. 20 turns later. 4 and plays
Mind Jack Demon. That is powerful. I don't think Arno was expecting that. Of course, we knew about it, but... And he actually manages to not maul anything substantial, so...
Oh, wow.
Unfortunate, but still...
Is Delirium triggered though?
Delirium should be triggered. I see Artifact, Sorcery, Land, and Creature, I believe.
Taps, he needs to start setting up those artifacts.
Okay, so we actually see a Prophetic Prism.
Draw a card.
Okay, so he can draw an additional card. He's just going to swing in at this demon.
And that is in for?
It's swinging in for 3. I don't think Mauritz will block here. He could, but I don't think so. He has to be playing around the Spatial Contortion.
Takes it, yeah.
And he also has to be playing around the Honest Lightning, so...
In for 3.
And Mauritz is actually gonna pick the lanes here, and that's going to...
Delirium's triggered.
Yes, so this is gonna hurt
very
a
drastic.
lot.
This is going to hit Arno very hard.
And Arno has no real answers to this. You can't just blaze out something.
Nope.
It's no negates. he could have brought negate in. However, there's no way to know your opponent's going to do it. There's no way to know what's in your opponent's sideboard.
There's 2 Skyships. There's the 1 Metal Colossus.
I feel at this point, getting rid of the Skyship is not a... I was going to say the same thing. Like, the Skyship isn't as important. He still needs to crew the Skyship. And he can just kill the Skyship.
Fair enough.
Because Mauritz does have an unlicensed integration in hand.
Looks through the rest, you can check out the deck, see what other threats there are. Plays another pick to brain, those Skyships are gone.
And I see he actually noticed that incendiary sabotage.
Yep.
So now he's going to be aware that there is a board wipe.
So do not overpopulate your board.
So like the correct sequencing here is actually Mauritz is supposed to shuffle his deck and then Arno's supposed to shuffle it back and give it to Mauritz to cut. But I see we're just shortcutting, so I feel it's a waste of time to do it the correct way at this point.
Mauritz busy writing down what's happening.
I think he just has to make a notice that incendiary flow or incendiary sabotage is in his opponent's deck.
Yeah. Mauritz does not have another land to play. He goes in for the swing. That is.
Swings in for 4.
Blocks blocked. Oh wow.
Honest Lightning.
Wow. Gets rid.
And you'll notice Honest Lightning would normally only deal 3, but because he played that 8th up earlier, it's going to deal 4 damage. And Mauritz probably just forgetting about that extra damage the 8th up was going to give him.
So he plays a spawning bed, taps 5, here comes it, 3 damage straight to the head, I suppose?
Well, it can't, it can only hit planeswalkers or creatures.
Oh wow, never mind it.
But he's still taking 3 damage from
the
Mandarin Shaper, so...
That is a flyer though, so it can get over the
Mauritz
top.
does in fact have a Prized Amalgam in hand, so he could easily just go discard 2 cards, recur my Haunted Dead.
Plays a Scrappy.
And then he's going to activate Haunted Dead, I'm assuming?
No, you remember discarded a Scrappy?
I know, but didn't he discard Haunted Dead as well?
I don't know.
Pretty sure he did, but...
He wants the artifact, that's why.
Sure.
So he can do the 3 damage. What is that? Oh, that's the guy that makes artifacts less. 3 damage. Ooh, how much damage is going through there? 5?
He's taking 9.
9 damage.
He's gonna be put to 4 here. I think Mauritz sort of misplayed there. Because as you can see...
Wow. That's devastating. The standard Inferno Titan.
You could say that.
Without the pump.
Well, it does fly.
Okay,
that's not irrelevant.
Yeah. Raises down to 4, plays the Haunting with a Spirit. Does the Spirit block anything?
Oh.
Amalgam's back.
The Spirit's not going to be really blocking that Sky Sovereign.
What can Mauritz do there?
You see, Mauritz was trying to go for the I have an artifact, I'm going to kill your guy, but he didn't realize that
you can get rid of that artifact just as quick.
You could have easily just gone that turn, as an example, go like Cathartic Reunion, toss Prized Amalgam, and toss my Scrap Hip Scrounger.
Mauritz does forget that Arno has another Sky Sovereign in hand, so he can ping that flyer.
He can ping the flyer before combat and then kill another creature.
Yeah, ping the flyer, kill another creature, in for the win.
Like, I think this game is just gone at this point. There's, like...
So, well, he's pinging the flyer anyway. It's gonna kill the Sky Sovereign. Is he gonna go in with the Matter Reshaper?
I feel there's no need.
Or is he gonna wait for the swing back?
Because he's on 20, his opponent's on 4. He has 5 creatures at this point because that spawning bait
passes
tracked.
the turn. Land. Does he reunion here? Leaves up the mana for the second removal spell he's got.
I think the Cathartic Reunion is not the best play. I think it's wait for your opponent's turn, and then if your opponent plays something with killing with
Yeah.
the nice disintegration, first recur your scrap and scrounger by exiling your
Fair
other
enough,
one.
fair enough, yeah. So he passes the turn, I think that's the line he's going to take.
And Arno just not missing land drops, getting
Wow.
Prophetic Prism,
Another
no
Prophetic
card.
Prism.
But unfortunately, he's pretty thread light without those Colossi. See the second Sky Sovereign? It's going to come down, probably going to ping that button. I feel that was
That
probably
wasn't a good idea.
the worst ping he could have made.
Yeah.
Because at this point, Mauritz is just going to be like, okay,
I'll bring back the...
well, it's only going to come back end of turn, so it still needs to have
Yeah,
blocks with
no,
this
no,
turn.
no, the scrap heap comes back.
Scrappy's going to come back, Scrappy can't block.
Yeah, you can do 3 damage and
He's
remove
probably
it.
just going to run out this unlicensed integration here.
Yeah, and put it
Probably
on...
take out the 3-2. Well, they're both 3-2s,
Yeah.
but the artifact. So Arno's
Arno
going to take
takes
3.
3.
Then he's going to have to move the blocks. Probably block one of the 1-1s, block 2-2. Yeah, sure. Takes 2, goes down to 2. Probably dead to this Sovereign if he doesn't get an answer.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see this Amalgam come back, so he's still gonna have some
He's
sort
gonna
of...
have a blocker. Might as well swing with a scrap heap.
He has to
Yes.
play this next turn pretty carefully though,
Yeah.
because he kind of doesn't want to lose to that Sky Sovereign.
He has another
He's
scrap
gonna
heap.
Cathartic Reunion here, draw 3 cards, maybe get a removal spell.
Discarding... Hopefully get a removal spell. Well, that's game and gone.
Well, we do see he actually
He doesn't get
got
the control version hand, he gets the aggro that he doesn't need.
So he could still be in it. His opponent doesn't have enough power to crew the Sky Sovereign at this point.
You can play the fleet wheel and use the unblocking.
Well, he can't play the
Scrappy.
Fleet Wheel because it's cost 4 mana.
Oh
so
wow, never mind.
I think he has a Transguest that he could do. He's
Yeah.
probably gonna have to just blaze it and hope he hits a
What?
creature.
Yeah. But that is a flying beast. Crew is?
Crew is for 3.
3, yeah.
I mean, anything less than that would be overpowered. but-
Yeah.
Oh, it's looks like a Transguest, yeah. Just gonna swing for 3. Probably gonna keep 2 mana up, and then if his opponent does play a creature,
Yeah, down to 14.
he's gonna use the Wanted Dead ability
Yeah.
and discard 2
Another
cards. Well,
clip.
there's the Crane, so
Searches for a creature.
he's actually gonna find another Sky
Oh wow.
Sovereign.
Oh
So-
wow. This is not looking good.
So the thing is, yeah, he's gonna lose his. It's probably gonna be. It's gonna be Crew that's gonna swing in, target the prize amalgam.
Smashes.
Then Mauritz is gonna now recur the Wanted Dead. I feel targeting that prize amalgam is such a waste. It's just gonna come back every
Yeah.
time. And now he gets the chub block, swing back,
Jump block.
maybe get a turn to draw a removal spell.
Yeah. What does honor end? Why? That is a legendary artifact, right?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
legend. So you can only have one
Yeah.
time. But at this point, you don't need to blaze them out. You just need to
Yeah.
hit your opponent who's on 2 life.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Mauritz is proving very resilient at this point. And we may or
Amalgam,
may not see a
yep.
game 3. Only one, unfortunately.
Another land, that's not something he wanted to draw. He is, however, he can drop.
Interestingly, he can actually put his opponent to 1 here,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's going to be good enough.
You're going for everything. That's game.
That's good. Unfortunately, I feel
guys.
because Arno had an additional removal spell, it
Yeah.
wasn't going to change anything if he played it the other way around. I do still think the correct line is not attack and leave up your 2 cards so you can discard for your Wanted Deck
Yeah.
and get another spirit,
Yeah.
buy you another turn.
Yeah. So
But
that
it just so happened the removal spell was good enough. Anyway, we're gonna see a game 3. No, well, actually no.
no, that's game.
That's 2-0.
That's 2-0 to Arno Thiart representing Battle Bunker.
Should be representing Luxury.
No, he's not. He's representing Battle
BBT
Bunker,
then.
Tiger Valley, and Mauritz representing definitely Luxury.
No, Mauritz isn't representing Luxury this time.
Really?
Unfortunately. Yeah. He qualified at BBC or BBT.
Oh wow! So it's 2 Battle Bunker, maybe on Uno. We don't know. They're representing some.
Well, they're both wearing Luxury t-shirts, so.
That's not a Luxury t-shirt.
Oh, that's his battle bunker.
Yeah, so-
Straight in the ranks,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know.
So-
He usually plays for Luxury, but who knows?
That was a very quick game. We're gonna have a break. We'll be back for round 3.